Our General Motors MBEs of the week are Morris Stewart and Brenda Stewart of Joy Art Music. Nydia has more.
As Morris and Brenda explain, making joyful noise in the community has been the mission of Joy Art Music over the past 15 years.
Our company name is Joy Art Music, and we produce music for television, radio commercials, and records. And basically what we do is like in the commercial field, the agencies will give us a call with a creative script, and we're responsible for writing the music to it, hiring the musicians and singers, and booking the studio, and doing all the creative work to go in and give them a final product that goes on to air. Basically, we started this business from, I was just basically doing music, period, at home, living at home, making music. But then, in fact, a woman by the name of Kitty Haywood, who was a singer, she's a relative of mine, and she saw what I was doing with my garage bands and told me I should be a producer. And I said, oh, what's that? And she explained to me what a producer was and took me around to some sessions, and that's when I fell in love.
Getting their first break with Burrell Communications, today Morris and Brenda double TV viewers' pleasure in spots for such firms as Wrigley, McDonald's, and Coca-Cola. Their success in this area of the business has propelled them to greater opportunities. They shared with us how vast the market is and how they are working and playing hard for all.
It seems that there's a focus. Black people are pretty much being focused on. You see a lot more opportunity out there.
I see a great opportunity for black people to basically take their gifts that we have, because we are gifted people, and to turn them around and to use it for the healing process of our people. This is kind of what we're about. We did a program at a school that highlighted all the different dimensions of this business.
Being diverse is what it's all about when it comes to success. Morris's passion for all music types has enabled him to work with music masters, and this has led to a new company, Copia Records.
You make work to do, you know, and we aspire to do so many more things, like, for example, a record label. We'll be able to be a lot more creative in a more extracurricular type of way when things do slow down, to really get about the business of making a lot of varieties of music.
We work with, let's see, we have In Vogue, New Edition.
Irene Cara.
Irene Cara, right, Irene Cara. Aretha Franklin.
Rita Coolidge. Kenny Rogers.
James Brown, my favorite.
James Brown, right?
That was a good one. Yeah, that was cool there. Who else?
Ray Parker Jr.
Ray Parker Jr., Temptations.
The OJs.
I have a real versatile music background, and as it goes into Copia Records, it's just a natural for us to do all sorts of music, and we do them well. So that's what Copia is all about. It's just an abundance of music with variety of music, and it crosses a lot of color boundaries and stuff too, which music should do.
Persistence, diversity in one's craft, and having a passion have helped Brenda and Morris to excel. When asked to share what's ahead for Joy Art Music and some words of encouragement, their response was as melodious and stimulating as the music they make.
I feel like God has blessed us in a real particular way, in that we get to work with people and really learn how to communicate. And that's one thing that we can do through music, is we can communicate on a large scale, and you don't have to know 10 languages to do that with music. It finds a way to communicate, and I think that's what we're doing as a company. I'm hoping that Joy Art can split off into like many companies to be able to do a little bit of everything that we want to do. Our kids, I would love to see them come through and be able to participate in a lot of the different areas that we're providing for them, and maybe bring other kids through there, and, you know, just create an environment of learning and stretching out.
If you have a passion, find out how to explore that passion as much as possible. You know, research that thing that you want to do. Don't just let it be a dream. Go for it. Find out what it's about. If you have to work someplace else in the meantime, fine. If you have to work 2 other places in the meantime, fine. But don't let that thing that makes you burn inside go to the wayside. Otherwise, you might be one miserable person later on in life. So I just encourage you, just, you know, follow that dream. As corny as that sounds, go for it.
Now we bring you our calendar of conferences and fairs on August 8th through the 11th.